All right. So out of your 10, you want to pick, I'd say, the top 7 and mark them far as prioritize the top from bottom, far as the hot list and as they get colder. And then what you'll do is you'll call each of them, try to set up an appointment. You can't set up an appointment, put an appointment on your calendar for them. Okay. So what's going to happen is as you keep trying to get a hold of them, you say, well, I set a tentative appointment for such and such day and time. Please let me know if you can make it. And if they can't make it, you just keep pushing it forward. So you're going to have all these appointments pushed forward and guarantee you're going to make some of them.
Yeah, and here's the key with that. Thank you so much, Garrett. Perfect. Is that you are going to set the appointment for them if they don't answer, and this is going to train your leads to answer the call. What you're going to do is you're going to say, "Hey, Garrett, the reason why I'm calling today, and this is the pitch, so pay attention. The reason why I'm calling today is because I promised I'd follow up with you when something important came across my desk. It being the new year, I have something that is time sensitive and important, and I promised you I would call you. Because you're not available, I'm going to tentatively put you on my calendar for Thursday at 2 p.m. If this is important, if you can't make it, text or call me. Otherwise, I will see you then. Assume the appointment and do that for everybody. Some will answer, some won't. But what you're doing is this is how you should always do all your sets. And then you follow up and confirm and confirm and confirm. And if it's in front of you, it's real. If it's not in front of you, it gets ignored. So this action's huge, especially at the beginning of the year, because all the people from last year who went like brain dead for 2 months are like waking up out of the ether. They probably don't remember talking to you. They probably were like stressed out about, whatever. But it's a new year. And so now people are re-engaging. So you're going to create a little bit of urgency, a little bit of importance. You're going to say, I promise I'd follow up with you at the beginning of the year. Something just came across my desk that's time sensitive, and I promised I'd follow up. And then you're going to tentatively set that schedule for them and say, if you cannot make it, give me text or call. Otherwise, I will see you on this date and this time. Say your name, say your number, hang up. And you're going to do that with everybody on your list, your hit list. So I look like the Hitman. If you know that video game, great. If you don't, I just showed you my age. So you want a hit list of your top 10. And if you always have that list full, you are on track always, but overcome 6 figures, double 6 figures. If you keep that 10 list rolling, as names come out, you replace it. You become OCD about it. For me, I have a whiteboard on the side of my desk. I have 10 names. I always keep 10. And I know that's my pipeline and that's my hit list. That is where my money's coming from, right in front of me. And you'll get other things coming too. But it's very intentional. It keeps you very focused and direct, and also keeps you in control of what you're doing. So that's really important. If you don't have 10 to put down on your list, that's okay. And that's the point wasn't to draw 10 out. The point was to get you to do as many as you could. And now let's get Danny. Danny, you there, bud? He might not be there, might be driving or something.
I am out and about, but I'm here. What's going on? I just went to the store real quick.
I was going to have you explain the second part of if they don't have a full list of 10, you're going to fill in the rest of the names with what type of names, and then what you're going to do.
People around, the homeowner's property, essentially with 5 characteristics,
Nope, you're fast
want to
forwarding.
ask.
You're fast forwarding too much. So if you don't have 10 new sales to hit, you're going to fill in the rest with what?
Referrals.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
referrals. I'm sorry.
Where are the referrals coming from?
Referrals, just anyone that they know, 65 and older, homeowner.
No. All
They
right,
know.
take it back over. You're good though. I know you understood it when we talked about it. Scotty, you're up, bud.
Yeah, so what you want to do is obviously we've all been doing this, well, maybe not all of us. I've been doing this for 12 years. Craig, I think you've been doing it for 20. I don't know about the rest of you, but I know we've all been doing it for a long time. We all have a ton of past customers. We have a ridiculous amount. I have hundreds. You guys have to do as well. And you all have some of those that you know are very, very, you're close with. They trust you, they like you, they care about you, and you just want to call and check in with them. You want to call and say, hey, how's your system working? Any issues, any questions? Nice, friendly conversation. Happy New Year's. And then at that point, you want to say, I don't know if you remember this or not, but we still have the $1,000 referral program. And I bet you know some people like yourself that solar can help save a ton of money. And you know what? I'd love to help those people save money and put some money in your pocket at the same time. What I'd like to do is like to think, what's the first person comes to mind that's in your situation? Homeowner, they have a good credit score. Who's the first person comes to mind that you think that I might be able to help save money? And then put your head down, shut up, be quiet until they answer. Keep it up until you get a list. You'll get your 10 people that you can start calling on a very, very short basis. You might get 10 from the first person you talk to.
Yep. And so let me kind of expound upon that. That's perfect,
Please.
Scott. Awesome. So, for example, we'll say, Elijah, you had 4. Okay. So, what you're going to do now is you've been doing it long enough. You're going to fill in the rest with 6.
Right.
6. I had to do math in my head. I'm like, I did not have a stroke, I swear. All right. So, 6 previous installs. It doesn't matter how long ago. I'm serious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you sold it, as long as you participated in it, as long as you have some connection to it, it will work. And you are going to fill in the rest of your list with old sales. And I'm going to instruct you on what you're going to be doing with those to continue your hit list. So make sure to fill in the rest of your list. If you don't have 10 on your hit list, you're going to fill it in with old installs. And this is how it's going to go. If you're me, I don't want to be your friend. I want to sell you and then move on with my life and sell more people more and they have a good experience, but I'm not going to go hang out with you. Now, a lot of you guys are different. A lot of you guys are very personable. You guys will go to barbecues and all that, and that's cool. I'm all about it. But if you're more like me, let me tell you kind of how this would go for me. For me, it's more like I'm calling them because I'm expecting they're going to complain about something. Why? Because we have been conditioned in our culture that if you ever get somebody customer service on the phone, that the person who bitches the most gets the most. Period. Calling AT&T, T-Mobile, this freaking sucks. This bill sucks. Nothing works. Give me a discount. I'm so sorry, sir. I know it's really hard. Sorry, sir. Here's 10% discount for your troubles. Okay. So we have this crazy thing with that, and that's fine. We're going to use it to our advantage. So I'm going to make a list of my 10 last installs, whatever they are. Doesn't matter, good, bad, ugly, whatever. Doesn't matter. And you're going to call them up and you're going to say, Mr. I'll use a name on here. Let me use we'll use Jeff's here. We'll use Gordon. Hey, Mr. Gordon, how's it going? The reason why I'm calling today is because you had one of our systems installed not long ago, or maybe a few years ago, or maybe 5 years ago, whatever it is. It being a new year, we're doing customer service satisfaction calls, and I wanted to make sure that your system is working and operational and that you're happy or moderately happy with what we put on your roof, and then just shut up. They're going to vent at you probably, and that's okay because that's to be expected because you are going to use that to your advantage. This never worked, never did work, never going to work. There's bullshit installer panels and shit. Okay, got it. Well, Mr. Smith, my job is to make sure that you have a contact. I'm your contact. Let me give you my name and my number. What's your cell phone number? Let me text it to you. You're going to text over your digital card and you're going to say, awesome. Now you have my cell phone. Okay. If you need anything, just text me and I'll figure out a solution for you. Even though I may not have sold you directly, or even though I may not have benefited you directly, I will do all that I can to get you taken care of. I'm in a position now of authority, and now I can handle and take care of a lot more people than I could before. And they go, oh, okay. I'm like, so for this, what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and schedule a site survey. You'll get a phone call or text in the next couple days confirming that. And then you just go ahead and respond, and we'll have somebody come on out and service you.